Welcome back to Earth 2150. Welcome back to the Eurasian Dynasty campaign. We're gonna go to Colombia today. Extract mineral resources. Our espionage units have located large mineral deposits in Colombia. To get there, we'll have to find our way through the large UCS force in the area. We have paid a Colombian handsomely to show us the best road from the landing area to the mineral deposits. You are ordered to replace the traitor Alvarez. Once you've successfully landed, you have to follow the Colombian guide. He will show you the best road to the mineral deposits. We warn you not to remain along this sector. The UCS radar stations will spot your landing and send out patrols. Stay as close as possible to the guide, comrade, and under no circumstances are you to lose sight of him. P.S. Thanks for the caviar. You are most welcome. So here's our guide, here's a landing zone, which is not actually our landing zone, so we can't call in troops straight away. And they did say if we do so, then we're gonna get ourselves spotted. Let's see about that. For now, let's follow our guide here, just sitting in this lorry here. We still have Neo hanging around our base. Neo plays like a bigger role in the UCS campaign, but as far as I know, you can't really do anything with him in this campaign except finish that one mission. I guess you can use Neo as an amphibious scout, but otherwise he doesn't really have any purpose. He can't hack anything as far as I know. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. Also, no more research. Yeah, I think with the nuclear weapons we've now acquired, we're pretty much kept out. Oh, and I'm gonna get here first. There we go, much faster than the UCS lift. Wait for our Colombian friend here. Gonna join us here, or maybe not. Okay, maybe I have to be in position here so this guy actually moves. Yeah, looks like it. That is fair. Here we go. We'll do some tunneling here. Thankfully, the growth is slightly faster than the lorry, which in a game where you have to follow someone is really what you want to do. Same goes for like first-person games where your character always walks a little bit slower, a little bit faster than the NPCs, which is kind of necessary, otherwise you could never catch up and that would be frustrating. But on the other hand, it also means that in some games when you follow someone you have to do like stutter stepping. You take a step and then you wait for them to catch up, like it's a eagle versus like tortoise philosophical problem here. Oh, just phasing through the ground there, that happens sometimes. Also, the planet isn't looking so good. I was about to say it's not looking so hot, but in fact it's looking very hot. Thankfully all of our equipment does not appear to be affected. We had like -90 here, so at the beginning of the campaign, and now it's quite hot actually. You can actually have the temperature be displayed as well. Hey, Mesoamerican ruins. And I think lasers are weaker when it's too cold or so. There's something like that I've read, but I'm not quite sure about that. It doesn't really matter because lasers are kind of useless in this campaign here, in my opinion, because by the time you actually get to use them, the enemy just has shields, so you're better with your physical projectile weapons. And then later on, you probably want rockets, so as anti-air, so the lasers don't function in that capacity. And hey, look at this here, this looks interesting. So I have the feeling you can just step over it, but I guess there's always multiplayer and skirmish, so there's that. Okay, this we're still going here. This takes quite a while, in fact. Okay, let's stay close. I think occasionally we have to be close to the guide here, for the guide to actually move, which I guess is good in the sense that it means you won't completely fall behind. Yeah, I suppose that's decent enough design. Okay. I'm waiting for this guy here to betray us. Hopefully it's not going to happen, but you never know. Until you have played the mission or so. More ruins, kind of neat. Gives these maps some personality, which some maps actually lack. I think the game looks otherwise pretty samey. We did get the Egyptian pyramids, and now we get pyramids here in South America. I guess pyramids it is. Here we are.
Now the fun starts. Okay.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay.
Now entered the mines. We're still not there. This just keeps going. Well, I guess it's long enough to justify having a guide.
Action blast.
Nope, still not done.
Yeah, yeah. On my way.
Okay, there's another entrance over there. I guess we're going to go to that one.
My way. Now the fun.
So these are literal mines. Someone's mining here, or at least building tracks, which I guess you won't do if you're mining stuff, I assume. I'm not a prospector, so I wouldn't know. Here we go.
Yeah, yeah. Action at last.
This feels super long. This just keeps going. Okay. Here's another tunnel entrance. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay indeed. Happy teleporting.
On my way.
Okay, still not there.
Action.
Let's follow this guy here.
On my way. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Flat terrain, that looks more promising. There we go, finally.
Now the fun starts.
You've reached the mineral deposits. You are to begin constructing your base and extracting the vital raw materials immediately. Keep in mind that you are safe as long as you do not request a transporter. The UCS will easily discover the ship's landing area and send a force there within minutes. Oh well, oh well, well.
Okay.
First things first, let's immediately build a landing zone. So, then I'd like to have a
As you wish, comrade.
flight depot here, please.
Right, sir.
And then a power plant. Next we're gonna get some mines going here. Boy, are we gonna get mines going.
Of course. Right, sir. Of course.
There's another power plant here needed as well. That was to be expected. Call a transport here. And then let's get one refinery.
As you wish.
And the rest will be transport bases.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And just in case we get surprised by air units or so, you're gonna get yourself a neat little rocket launcher.
Any problems? On my way. Order has arrived.
Time to unload.
Roger. Right away, comrade. Standing by. Will do, comrade. Standing by. Roger.
You pick that up here and you go to the transport base.
Awaiting orders. Immediately. Standing by. Roger.
And you come over here.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Over and out. Ready. Now, red. Okay, comrade. Ready.
Time for you to get going here.
What do
You build me some more mines here.
As you wish, comrade. Yes, sir.
That is quite a few enemy units here, actually. Well, they did say they would send a force immediately, so... Yes, they did send a force immediately. This lone power here, you here, that's fine. Where... there we go. Build you here. And then, let's briefly go to our base here. I'd like 2 of you guys here and probably 2 repair guys. And is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. You move south then? Whether you can find the enemy base.
Okay, comrade.
You have. And boom. There goes your defenses here. Thus you can stop my murder tanks here. Well, 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 if that isn't more resources. All these towers are just exploding. That may have been it already. For this base here. Come over here then. And... I'm told a neat little transport base here, but sure. Can be fixed. Yeah, this is good enough. What I'm actually going to do here, I'm going to redesign you here, the Thor. Delete you and let's create another one of you. Oh, not the hand. Can you actually... No, you can't get yourself a carrier. I was kind of wondering about that, not that I need someone that expensive. You are not going to get a shield here because... You can get a bomb bay as well. Because I don't really need shields for you. How are we doing here? All cool. It's called the transport. Low on power here. Well, we've almost fixed that. Come over here, please. And here we are. Okay, and then also vehicle production center here.
Transporter has arrived.
Unload here.
Yes, right away.
You guys are doing just fine. 2 of them are more heavily damaged, but that doesn't really matter all that much.
As you wish, comrade.
Okay. You've got this guy here as well. I don't think you matter in any way, shape or form.
Production started.
But then again, you never know.
Yes. Look, on the move. What do
You hang out here.
Yeah.
What do we have here, actually? A very decent amount of money, considering that you only need 50,000 here.
Hey, okay, comrade.
Almost there. Let's transport us here. Come on, thank you very much. You know, a little bit more affordable, which is nice. So you pick that up. I don't think I really needed 6 transport bases or refineries here, but you know, may as well make this a little bit more straightforward. Could get even more Thors because we have a little bit of waiting time here, not a whole lot. Just a little bit. Okay. Everything's great. Just one more Thor here.
Production completed. Checkpoint set.
You pick that up.
Right away, comrade. Right away.
And here we go. So how much have we sent already? 40,000. So we're making some good progress here. Almost a third there. And with the air transport, this is a little bit easier now because they aren't as much in one another's way. And I really like how two of them advance here. And the third one here drops. It's very, very nicely synchronized. Yeah. Beautiful. Things are progressing nicely here.
Transporter has arrived.
Very good, very good. These guys here are still in sync. That makes me very happy. These guys here are not, but I guess that's to be expected. Here, and there we go. Good day, comrade. All needed raw materials received. Await your speedy return. Thank you very much. So you here.
Yes, sir. Over and out.
Oh wow, those were synchronized here. So don't want to over-harvest here. Whoops. Actually, I should have dropped that earlier. Do I need you here? Probably not.
Checkpoint set.
But at the same time, I could maybe keep like... let's just keep you. You never know
Checkpoint set.
when you need a couple of extra transports. Don't need another gross here, I think. Or I have like 4 at my base. This guy doesn't even shield, and you here. I'm already stacking up so many units at the base, including the Model C tanks and whatnot, which I haven't really used all that intensively. But I think that's also because I might want to throw them into the meat grinder when it doesn't matter, which may or may not happen. I may just save them until I really need them, and then the campaign's over and I never use them. But well, what can you do? All right, time to go. And here we are. No researchers for anyone. I guess these guys didn't even have a research station. Also, where was player UCS hanging out? I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching and take care. This mission was mostly just following the Colombian guy.